The sky opens up. The sky opens up. This is a common sight in this country, you know. The first drops of rain bring relief from the heat. But for anyone on the road, that relief quickly turns into fear. Water doesn't just wash away the dust. It brings out the hidden truth in our roads. It fills the potholes. It fills the cracks. Small, unnoticed holes turn into deep, dangerous pits. Cars start to crawl. Their drivers navigate a dangerous obstacle course. Two-wheelers, the lifelines of our cities, sway dangerously. Their riders balance on the brink of disaster. This isn't just a seasonal inconvenience. It's a national crisis that unfolds every monsoon. It's a crisis measured in lives. In just 2022, according to official records, over 4,000 people died in accidents directly linked to potholes. Think about that number. These are sudden, violent deaths, and they can be prevented. These are the stories of families torn apart in an instant. A father who went to work and never came home. A young person whose future was full of promise, swallowed by a broken road. The very infrastructure meant to connect us has become a silent killer. A journey that should be normal turns into a gamble. This normalization of danger is a huge system failure. We cannot accept that our lives are the price of that failure. The government isn't quiet about roads, it speaks in numbers, and these numbers are huge. For the fiscal year 2024-25, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways was given a budget of 278,000 crore rupees. This is like a river of public money. On top of this, the National Highways Authority of India runs projects worth an estimated 250,000 crore rupees every year. These aren't small numbers. These are amounts that could change the face of our country. They could create a network of smooth roads, roads that last, safe roads. They could make our journey safer. The money is there. So, the issue isn't a lack of funds. The issue is accountability. Where does all this huge amount of money actually go? We see new highways being built, and that's commendable. But what about the thousands of kilometers of existing roads that we use every day? Our city, town, and village roads. Money is given for construction, upkeep, and repairs. Still, there's a big gap between the money spent and the quality. The monsoon season acts like a strict auditor, revealing the poor work. This is a failure of engineering and proper checking. This cycle is predictable. A road is built, it breaks, a temporary patch is put on, and then it breaks again. We need to look at the money accounts. We need to ask who checked the quality of the bitumen, who approved the contractor's work, whose job was it to inspect the road before the final payment was made. Often, the answers to these questions are buried in files, hidden behind complicated rules. It's this lack of openness where accountability disappears. Big numbers are announced with great fanfare, but detailed spending, quality reports, and contractor performance reviews are almost never made public. Until we, the taxpayers, can see how our money is being spent, the potholes will keep causing problems. When a road is bad, figuring out who is responsible is like finding your way through a maze. Responsibility is purposely spread out, scattered across many agencies and departments. This spreading out of duties is no accident. It's a perfect plan to avoid blame. The responsibility for roads is split across many levels. The union government, state governments, and local bodies like municipal corporations and panchayats. Sometimes, different sections of the same road are managed by different groups, which creates a coordination nightmare. This complicated setup creates an endless cycle of blaming each other. In this tangled mess, the regular person is stuck with a broken road and no one to answer for it. We are not powerless in the face of this broken system. The system has given us tools, and now it's time for us to use them. The most powerful tool is the Right to Information Act. File an RTI to find out details about road projects, like the contractor's name and the warranty period. Also, complain directly on civic apps or websites with pictures and the location of potholes. Report dangerous roads to the police and meet with your local councillor to demand action. The solution to our deadly road crisis isn't just throwing more money at it. It needs a fundamental shift, better oversight, radical transparency, and swift accountability. All major road projects should have strict, independent audits, And the results should be made public, including the failures and the names of those responsible. Even a tiny crack should be fixed right away. If a pothole isn't fixed on time, there should be automatic escalation and penalties. Every road project should have a public-facing dashboard with complete information about the contractor, budget, and timeline. The bidding process often favors the lowest bidder, which can lead to problems with the work. Contractors might use less bitumen or bad quality materials to make more money. Without strict checks, this kind of thing keeps happening. Our elected leaders and government workers also have a duty to oversee these projects. From local council members to the commissioner, everyone has the power and the job to make sure standards are met. If anyone in this chain of responsibility fails, the road falls apart. And when the road falls apart, people get hurt. In the end, after all the analysis and all the numbers, this issue comes down to a simple, non-negotiable demand. Every citizen who pays taxes, directly or indirectly, is giving money for the building and upkeep of our roads. In return for that money, they should get one thing: a safe path. They should get roads that don't fall apart after the first rain. They should have the peace of mind that their trip to work or school won't end up in a hospital or a morgue. No family should have to live with the lifelong pain of losing a loved one because of a pothole. No parent should have to live with the fear that the road outside their home is a danger to their child. We are not asking for anything impossible. We are asking for basic competence and fundamental accountability. We need to build roads that last, using the right materials and with the right methods. This essay is only for public awareness and to help people learn. Build organized community pressure. Submit signed complaints from many residents and speak up at council meetings. Document every interaction and tag authorities on social media. We need public-facing dashboards that show the performance records of engineers and contractors. There should be real penalties for failure, like contractors having to fix work at their own expense and public blacklisting. Officers found to be careless will face departmental investigations and professional consequences. If there are no consequences for this cycle of bad work and public suffering will never end. Fair compensation and an easier, more humane insurance system must be put in place for victims of accidents caused by potholes. RTI civic apps, community action. We need to hold our elected representatives, our public officials, and our contractors accountable. The story of our roads is a story of how much we value human life. As long as we put up with this situation, tragic incidents will keep happening. The demand for safe roads is not a political slogan. It's a human right. It's a call for justice, dignity, and a government that fulfills its most basic duty to protect its people. Every taxpayer pays for these roads. Every taxpayer has the right to travel on them without fear. Every road matters. Let's work together to build a future where our roads are paths to progress, not dangerous alleys. Citizens are advised to use official channels and follow the correct process when reporting issues or asking for information. We have to take care of them during the dry summer months and even during heavy monsoons. Most importantly, we need to make sure that the large amount of money allotted for this work is used honestly and effectively. It's time for us to follow the money like a detective. Every road, every life, every taxpayer, your voice and your report can save lives.